mind if I heat pad during this episode?
Chilla, woo, 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 woo.
I'm in my sweatpants. For those audio listeners, I have a heating pad over my ovaries. The ovarian cysts are...
Over your what?
My ovaries.
What is that?
It's when women and people... It's when other people and people who can get pregnant have it.
Oh.
It's... So they're O.
Oh. It's like...
Ovaries.
Mm-hmm. It's like dudes have nuts, chicks have ovaries.
Well, it's complicated tissue. So I have I have my dandelion tea right here, which is great for the liver, which we learned last episode or a couple episodes before. That is where the hormones go. Hormones, yeah. Hormones. Is that a coincidence?
It's the hormones. I make the whores moan.
No. Okay. So is that a coincidence, right? That dated back to 17th century when they said the hormones.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway,
the hormones.
I'm trying to heal my ovarian cysts here. And
the hormones up in the attic.
Is that how it was? That's the history lesson. That's how it was.
That damn hormones up in the attic. Is that hormones? Wait a second. Maybe there's a chemical thing going on with inside.
Chemical thing going on with inside. I have a question for you. I've been really this year I've been, I'm a little bit too old to be only now learning about my reproductive system and what's happening. Also, I think it's just changing. Mm-hmm. And do you think I am a bit more, because before I don't think I was very hormonal at all. And then now I feel like I want to just kill somebody couple days, I want to say 5 days before my period, maybe even a little bit today. Mm-hmm. Do you notice that in my behavior? Mm-hmm. You do? Mm-hmm. Do you want to expand?
No.
You just notice I'm a little bit more snappy.
I don't want to offend you.
No, you can go ahead.
No, because I'll offend you.
No, it's just good content. Go ahead.
I notice it sometimes.
Okay. No, go ahead. No, tell me an example.
I notice it.
No, come on, give me an example.
No.
This is the podcast. It's a safe space. I promise I won't get mad. I promise. Because I agree with you is what I'm saying.
No, because I don't want to make it seem like I don't want to invalidate
my
feelings that you have to just be like, oh, well, it's just because
yes. Is it heightened? Are you talking about the other day?
Maybe.
Okay, so the other day, I cried. I talked about, it was with Kyle and Michael, and I said we need to have a better schedule because realistically we have, depends on the day, sometimes 4 hours of work, sometimes 6, sometimes 2, but for some reason, it takes us the whole goddamn day because we wake up at whatever time, all of a sudden we're getting breakfast at different times. We're working out at different times. No, that's fine. But then all of a sudden a 3 hour day where then I want to have dinner with a friend, it's 10 p.m. and we're still working on this thing. Mm-hmm. And I get frustrated. Mm-hmm. So I need to whip my boys into shape and say.
But see, that's the thing.
What?
Is that the other day when it came out.
Yeah, the way it came out.
And the way that it came out was that it was the fault of me and Michael. And I had to...
Well, it's because I was irritated by...
Sure. But I had to do some
things. But
it wasn't just me and Michael. We learned at the end of the conversation that it's all three of us.
And I said that. Mm-hmm. But I was frustrated with myself. I was frustrated with how we are functioning as an organism. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anyone feels this. I am somebody that legitimately I'll let things go. I'm like, whatever. I'll let things go. I'll let whatever. It was just for that whole day. It was like someone took a phone call. Someone we were outside for like, which is fine to go outside, like whatever, like, but once we're done, like for me, I can't relax until the checklist is done.
Well, let's break it down too.
So
Let's break this down for a sec. You keep going. You keep going.
Thank you. No worries. Thank you. I pile up. So it makes it seem like it's the smallest thing, but it's really this pile I have of this. But genuinely, when those things are happening, I think I'm letting it go.
It's like you're constipated for a long time and then you take a fat dump.
It turns out I haven't let anything go. In fact, it's been under the rug. And then I go spring cleaning and you're all dead.
So I was going to say, let's give a little backstory to this also. We just got back from the most
awesome,
pleasant, relaxing trip to Nashville because we had our show down there and we stayed with our good friend Will from Howdy and his wife Mal and their beautiful daughter. And yeah, we're just chilling. They have like a really big, beautiful house. Their daughter's so cute.
Oh, so I was an aunt.
She's a little bundle of joy.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were just relaxing. We had space. You know, we're coming from New York. We have a small little apartment. We're in this big house flooded with natural light.
Yeah.
It's warm.
Beautiful, lush backyard.
Big backyard.
Trampoline.
Yeah.
2 dogs. Yeah. Chickens.
Yeah. Just everything.
The dream, you guys.
And so we were
truly,
living.
I was like, whoa.
We were living.
I didn't need to do anything in my life. Yeah.
And we were relaxing. And then the day that went down was right when we plugged back in to New York mode.
That's right. And we talked about this.
Yes.
So we had this amazing trip and it was like kind of an accidental, not what I imagined the trip. It was way better than I imagined the trip being. I thought we were going to go to like, you know, music museums and eat hot chicken every day. And like, you know, when you're like traveling and you're walking a lot and doing that thing, we were just like, let's wake up whenever, let's lay on the hammock, let's tan. It was like really nice out there. And I'm somebody where like I see they own this house. They're married. They're not much older than us. And they, you know, have this beautiful baby girl. And I see that and I go, okay, well, this is the goal. And they're also like both like artsy and cool. And I'm like, okay, so I see, I need to buy a house at some point in my life. And I would like to, so I go, when I come back from vacation, all vacations, I go, this is me shifting gears. I go, so I want to go 1,000 kilometers per hour. I'm ready to go. And I think everyone's on the same page. And I go, we're ready to kill it, right? We're ready to bust ass.
We're ready to bust ass.
Right? We're ready to take an ass and spread and bust it.
We're ready to bust a nut on this.
On this ass.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure some of you, okay, how about comment if you're, comment if you're busting ass. Comment if you're busting ass where you're somebody that when you go on vacation, you come back and you go, I'm itching to get back to work. Or if you're someone that needs a steady, you need to like warm up. You need to like ease into it. Ease on down the road. So apparently my boys here are easers into things where I was like, let's go. And you guys are like, that was awesome. You want to get a coffee for 4 hours in the park? And I'm like, I have a script and what to do.
Well, for me, what it was a reminder to relax a little more and to not be so neurotic all the time and go crazy worky mode.
No,
take the time.
We got the same lesson
to go outside.
May I
soak up the sun.
May I say we had the same lesson. I cannot relax until that checklist is done. Like every job. This is now our full-time job. So that was I go into mommy mode. That's why I go, well, why are we not starting at, I'm not saying start at 9 a.m. start at 11. We get our workouts in before. That's the luxury of working for yourself. And then we get that little chunk done, and then we can relax because we only had like 3 hours of work that day. So we could have gone out, we could have had a coffee, we could have lied in the sun, we could have done it all. That was my
lesson.
Well,
that was your
perspective. That was like what I was trying to say, is that
your new manifesto.
That's all I'm saying, is that, and look, the last 2 days we've been doing it. We watched not 1, not 2, but 3 episodes of Entourage last night because of our time management. And now, as also people work differently, but I go insane if we work how Michael would want to work, which is get up at 2 p.m., go get up at 2 p.m., manically run around in his boxers, do a FaceTime with 4 people for an hour each, then go all of a sudden, I'm starving. I'm actually so hungry. I can't even, I'm lightheaded. I'm starving because it's now at 4 p.m. at this point. Oh my God. Calls the bodega because he loves that's the only place he eats, to get a chopped cheese. Goes down, comes back, and he goes, I got you guys a treat. No, both of us don't like candy. Only he likes candy. Gets his
I like candy.
Okay, that's fair. I don't like
candy. I don't want nerds at 2 p.m.
At 5 p.m. for dinner.
Yeah.
Then he does a little bit of work, maybe does a meeting, goes, that was the best meeting of my life. Then he's like, I have to go to the gym. But then he has like so much work to do that he never goes to the gym. And then maybe has another meal. I don't even know. He doesn't really eat. And then has like a Guinness or 2 or 3. And it's now 4 a.m.
Yep.
And he's watching YouTube videos in bed. Like
rinse and repeat.
What? Go ahead.
Rinse and repeat. And it's the same thing the next day.
And it drives, because that's what we were kind of like, I was kind of meshing the two. I was like, okay. And you're kind of, you're way more organized. Right?
Oh yeah. Big time.
Yeah. You're like, you know, you go to the gym in the morning, you do your thing, but you're very like, have your own things, but you won't, like, I find myself waiting on you a lot, which I don't like. Like, you're not late. Like, no one's lazy. That's the thing. You're doing your thing and you're like, oh, I just have to finish this thing. And all of a sudden it's 5 minutes. And all of a sudden I'm like waiting for an hour and I want to take a gun, pull the trigger, no, he's dead.
Episode 26.
Episode 26. I went to Nashville. We went to Nashville. I will say, had fried chicken.
Nashville show was
chicken.
Yep.
So good.
It's good.
So good. It was specifically at this. We'll say
what?
Donnie's, Denny's,
Dino's.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was great. It's
amazing.
Fantastic.
I had a beer with it.
Nashville.
The Miller champagne of beers. And it was, and I was wearing a cowboy hat, and I thought to myself, I don't need anything
This
else.
is Nashville. The show rocked.
Yes.
We had a crazy good show.
We met a ton
at
of you
Zany's.
guys.
A ton of people came out. We said, what's up? And man, are we looking forward to hitting more. We got Philly coming up May 2nd, Pittsburgh May 4th, San Diego, LA, San Francisco in like late May. I can't remember. I think San Diego's May 21st. I think LA's May 22nd. And I think San Francisco's May 25th. And then we're shipping back this way. We're heading up to Canuckland.
That one's almost sold out.
We're hitting Toronto.
Yep.
And then we're sliding down south again to Atlanta.
Yep.
For another awesome, fun time show. And guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit the follow button if you're on Spotify. If you want extra sweet, cool little bonus content, head over to the Patreon link in the bio. Big milestone for us. We hit 10K subscribers on YouTube.
We really did. And that is...
It's wicked.
I know it's slow and steady. It's You guys ever heard the story of the tortoise and the hare?
Tortoise.
Well, we're kind of like the tortoise. And Mr. Beast is kind of like the hare. Hi, Mr. Beast. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I love Mr. Beast. I love Mr. Beast.
You love him?
I actually do. His videos are entertaining.
But we're going to catch up. We're going to catch up to you, Mr. Beast.
That's exactly
You're going to get tired because you're going so fast.
Wait till 2030. Wait till 2030.
You'll turn around and you'll see this tortoise just moving along. And you're going to say, how the heck did this tortoise get as many subscribers as me?
Because life isn't a race. It's a marathon. And you got to take your time. You can't I need to remember that.
rush through everything.
Remember that?
Yeah, Miss.
What's the biggest lesson, like, out of those kind of things? Like, what's a lesson that you're like, that's my thing that I need to remind myself all the time?
What are you talking about?
Like, for me, I need to remember that life isn't a race; it's a marathon. Right? I need to slow down a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. Be present. Mm-hmm. Take it all in.
You do need to do that.
Yes.
You're always thinking about freaking 2 years down the line.
Yeah.
You need to think about today and take today's step and then tomorrow's step so that you can actually get there comfortably.
So what's your lesson?
I don't know. I think mine is just like remembering that I do best in routine. Okay. I do best with checklists and whatever because I forget that sometimes.
But is life one big checklist?
No. Not
but
to me.
A series of unfortunate events.
Mm-hmm. That's it for me. I don't know.
That's it for you. See, Mitch, our friend, came on to the Nashville trip and performed with us. And you have this where you're like, Kyle's Mr. Perfect.
Excuse me?
So you don't have anything that come on.
I don't know. I can't think of it on the spot like that. If it comes up while we're sitting here, I'll pop back in and say it. But keep talking about Mitch.
No, I was going to say that you go, oh, Mr. Perfect. What about you?
1738.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to bring up.
Oh. No, I don't know. Like a thing that another thing, which it's kind of similar to this, but there are a lot of things that I try to rush in terms of like learning something maybe, or like I fall out of working out and exercising. And then when I get back into it, I want to like just get right back to where I was. Like I just want to like get strong. Like I want to get to whatever my goal is with working out like really fast, instead of telling myself this could take 6 months and I need to be consistent for 6 months.
So is this the same type of thing?
Sort of. But it's more so in consistency of the same thing. Like the number of times I've tried to like really learn how to play guitar, but I just want to know. I want to be
right now.
I want to be Jimi Hendrix in a week. Is how I feel.
It's patience.
So patience, but I have patience in other things. Like, you know, I don't mind waiting for. I don't know. Like I'm patient elsewhere, standing in line to order something, or waiting on. I don't know. I'm patient in other ways.
Okay.
But with learning something or reaching some goal, I can be a little impatient. And so I have to remind myself.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah?
This morning I was changing, boobs out, and across the backyards, a woman was staring at me.
Damn.
I saved it till right now to tell you that.
I'm glad that's what you thought of in me talking about patience and being patient.
Well, you're patient.
You talked about patience.
Can I also tell you something?
What?
So I've been having these like things, right? Like my gums, my cysts. I had got acid reflux.
Acid reflux.
I've never had it in my life. I've had it the last 2 days. My jaw is popping.
I don't think they're going to hear that.
Okay, I have one of those. I have a jaw issue. Turns out it's all. I look up like what causes everything, stress and anxiety. So I found this video on TikTok to put my jaw right back into place.
Oh no!
Should I do it?
Oh, you haven't done it?
No.
Oh, I thought this was going to be like a story of.
No. I wonder if maybe I break my jaw on the internet.
Like right here.
Yeah. I pull it up. I pull up the clip. We do it together, whoever has this issue. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one.
I think you're fine. I would not do that.
Really?
I would wait until, because let's say something goes seriously wrong.
I know. But like.
Let's wait.
But other than that, I have to go to a chiropractor.
Veronika, let's wait. We're not going to do that.
Come on.
You're not going to break your jaw.
No. I'll show you the video.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is the video. It's. Okay, here we go. So, because I've been really, watching this kind of stuff and I've been. Oh, here we go. Release your jaw. Okay, I'm going to make it muted. So you have to see which way it goes.
I don't know what's going on. So she's just putting her hands.
No, she's finding it.
Finding what?
The bone, because my bone is dislocated. And then she presses down, and all the comments are like, first comment, 22,000 likes. I think I made it worse.
See, don't do that. Put that away.
This is crazy. It works so well. 9,000 likes. So that's pretty good. No way it just fixed my 5+ year jaw problem. 6,000 likes. My jaw feels somehow heavier and lighter at the same time. 6,000 likes. Ayo, the popping and locking is gone. So there's more.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I would, if you want my personal recommendation.
Yeah, not do it.
I would say go see somebody about that and have them do it for you. As opposed to you doing it and messing yourself up. That's my
How do I do
personal
that?
suggestion.
Is that doctors here? How does that work?
Yeah, you just go to like
Is that covered in any way?
Yeah, it could be. You just look it up, figure it out.
Does anyone have this? I can wait another week. Let me know your recommendations. Okay. I want to do it.
I don't know. That just feels like not something to do right now or on your own. Pop your jaw into place?
No, just kind of like massage into place.
I don't know about that. That looks cool. You look like there's some like horror movie where that's a thing. A character who does that.
We can move on. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do online, but to do
okay, we can move on.
I thought it'd be fun to break my jaw on a podcast.
Wasn't there?
Lizzo's
looking fine as hell.
Lizzo's looking better. But yeah, I'm embarrassed. And all the comments say that, and I know. That's why I don't have kids. That's why I don't have a dog. That's why I don't have a cat. That's why I can't even take care of my goddamn fucking self.
Last time we were here, wasn't there someone named No Mel or something like that
No.
like popped in? There wasn't?
No.
There was nobody named No Mel?
I want to be a different character.
You want to do a different character? Totally different thing?
Yes.
Should we try something completely different?
Yes, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I want to take a break. It's like, this is B plot now.
Okay. So we're going to thank some of our sponsors. You start. Miss B plot.
See, I think that was my like period grumpiness coming in there.
Connery, cue the music.
Connery, cue the music.
Hear ye. We gather today to bring out the most. We gather today, for there has been an act of treason in the kingdom. Calm down, everybody. But
Boy.
Huh? Who is that?
Boy.
Who is that?
It's me.
Who? The tree?
Yes.
Who?
What? You never see your tree talk?
What wizardry is this?
No wizardry. We've been among you the whole time, but no one stops to listen. So? What are you doing? You people, humans, the stupidest of the kinds. Us trees, we've been around for centuries, billions of years. And so, let's just say I might know a thing or two. What were you doing? Some stupid bullshit crap?
What?
What were you doing? Some bullfucking shit crap bullshit fucking whore?
No. Someone in this town commit treason upon us.
Treason?
Wait. I think I see.
Yes,
What is it you're saying, Tree?
I'm saying treason is just a tree's son. And that's my baby boy. Get over here. Papa! Is someone going to jail for committing treason? Yes. My son. Yes. Watch the stupid humans do their stupid thing. Oh yeah! They're so fucking stupid, fucking whore, bitch. Fuck.
Watch your mouth, Tree.
Wait, who are all these? Who are all these dumb fucking stupid shit fucking people with you? And who are they?
This is the council, you see? We decide whether or not someone is guilty of said crime.
Okay. Show yourself! Reveal the fire!
So you want me to name off?
Yes! It's your turn to name everybody,
You want
and
me?
not mine.
You want me
I did it last episode.
to name off
Yes.
my council?
I did it last episode.
Fine. Here they are. It's Sarah Dahlstrom, Finn Bruce, Zan, Carson, Katie Chase, Nelson Brooks, Eric Berg, Hayden Kuhn, Charlie, Lucy Walker Cox, Adrian Dubicki, Haley Jeffers, Bad Sick, Ashlyn, Gemmo Yema, Ao Peepoo Sponsor, Lily One of One, Aaron Ruggiero, Bella Predica, Martin Legrand, A. Diddy, Carlotta Ossenberg, Holden McRoyne, Madeline Van Note, Bob Sacamano, Hive Mind Riley, Kaylee Lang, Sophie Serenkolski, Kelly Beach, Hot Sauce Haley, Dana Kriesman, Mansa Risa, Louie, Hannah Newson, Susie Alvarez, Daniel Vinard, Poppy Davies, Belle Stone, Lowly, Willie One of One, Coco, Mia Babadia, Andre Sanchez, Jenny, Jack Bloor, Laura Strelitz, Deals for Reals, Stink, Maggie Morin, Mackenzie, Ray, Emily Faith, Ben Hare, Arthur, Emma, Favi, Chris, Mason Abagarbia, Caspian, Lil Lizard, Antonio Mora, Hannah Anderson, and Josiah.
Hello, you little fuckers. Fuck you.
Don't you speak to them this way, Tree, or else I'll bring out me axeman to cut you down.
Hey, don't do that to me, father. Or else I'll stick this up your ass.
Axeman, show yourself. Come forward and get rid of this tree. Where's the tree? Where's the tree? Oh, there it is. I'll lift up me axe and...
No, Papa! No! My son! My son! My little boy. Papa. I have to tell you one thing before I go. Humans. They're not the enemy. It's that we can't get along. That is what will kill us all.
And
My boy!
And scene. That was a little different one. That was good. I like that.
It was kind of different.
I wasn't ready for there to be a talking tree, I gotta say.
Well, that's what happens when...
That's
what happens when you smoke weed all the time. And that's what happens when you smoke weed all the time. The craziest shit ideas come to me.
Speaking of that, 420 this weekend. Are we blazing?
Yeah.
Are we blazing?
No, we did smoke weed a little bit this...
Whoa.
No, what?
Only a little.
Tiny bit.
We smoked some weed.
That's okay.
What can I say?
What can I say?
Ooh. You know,
and it was kind of fun. And this is what happens when I smoke weed. I have the tiniest puff, and I go, and I sit for 10 minutes, and I go, okay, good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, Veronika smokes like this. She goes,
and then my eyes get
and
really...
she goes like this. She curls up into a little, like her shoulders shrug upwards, and her eyes squint, and she's kind of like falling asleep. And then she realizes, oh crap, I'm high. And then she goes, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everybody.
It's because I can't talk.
And we're all like this. Dude, imagine what we could do if we could grab a star and bring it down here and we could harness its power.
What did Mitch say?
Everyone's like, whoa. Oh, Mitch goes, he goes, guys, isn't it crazy that like everything that we've done up until this point of our lives, like brought us all here together right now? Smokes weed once.
And
guys, isn't it crazy that like this moment is just, it's just a big culmination of everything that's happened before right now into this
like
moment.
If we didn't meet and like, it's like, you could look at life, you could look at every moment that way, actually.
Yeah.
But it is cool to think about.
It's crazy.
We're having a good time, we're laughing. And you'd think I'd be hilarious smoking weed. I can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Maybe we should try that one time.
Can I tell you something that I watched on the flight home from Nashville?
Yeah.
The JoJo Siwa
Call Her Daddy
episode on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah. How was that? Okay, actually, really quickly before, can you give me like truly a 30-second history on JoJo Siwa?
Of what I know?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know a lot,
Okay.
but I know a little bit.
Because I've just
heating
heard
pad
the
storm?
name and I've seen her like colorful bow craziness as like a little kid for so long.
Oh, yeah. So
How old is she?
She's 20 years old now.
Okay, she's 20.
So she started out on Dance Moms. Yes.
She was a dancer.
She is a dancer.
She is a dancer.
And she started out on Dance Moms. Then, like, I think she was on for 2 seasons. And so Dance Moms, like, you're on with your mom or whatever.
I remember.
Yeah.
I know the show.
So it's dancing. It's for the
you're a
moms.
dancer, and then
Yeah.
it's kind of following the moms of the young girl dancers.
And then she became a YouTuber and started like releasing music, got signed to Nickelodeon. I think she had like some like specials. I don't know if she had her own TV show, but like movies and stuff like that. And became this like icon for children and would have like toys like at every store ever and became this kind of like personality for kids. And
I've kind of been a dancer as of recently.
You want to show me something?
My move?
Yeah, I love this move.
It's serious. This is like
clears his throat to dance.
It goes like this. It goes like this. You really got to be you can't be an audio only listener, but you can maybe describe the move afterwards.
Okay.
Describe.
Go ahead.
So it goes like.
So he's taken his fist up to his head, elbows up, and it's like a double shimmy to one side. Especially because you do it randomly, it really catches me off guard.
Well, it's kind of like you just do it when
you feel like
you're feeling good. You're like,
so then she, whatever, I think is like, again, this is what I'm learning from Call Her Daddy, was posting 5 vlogs a week and 3 separate videos of like me making slime or like whatever it is, right? Like
just constant. She was a content farm.
And she was editing everything too, doing everything on her own. Is she a little cringy? Yes. Are we all a little cringy? Yes. And then she came out.
But her fan base is young children. At least it was.
Yeah. But now she's kind of like trying to be a 20.
She's trying to grow up with her fan base.
She's having her Miley moment. She's having her.
But she is like self-aware. Like this is my Miley moment. Like she references Miley. No.
Yeah. Okay. Like I don't think she's a bad girl.
No.
I think she dates people. I don't know if she gets wasted or like does drugs or anything like that. Like I don't think she's. I could see her not. She's also like really healthy, like very like goes to the gym and she wants to have kids in the next like 4 years.
Okay.
And be just like a lesbian mom.
Be her own dance mom.
And be her own dance mom with a partner. Mm-hmm. She's a partner. Anyway, so honestly, she makes me laugh. Like what she say, she had this quote or she had this like bit in there's a ton of things. Just she's so memeable. Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, so I had to like bust a nut to get this music out. What?
Wait, we said that in the beginning. We said that in the beginning of the podcast.
I think that's what is in the back of my head.
Oh yeah.
And it made me laugh. And I don't know if she's that self-aware where I'm like, you like, do you know what that, like, maybe that's not how you say that, but also why not?
The thing that I saw, I hope she's a little self-aware.
I think she's more self-aware than we think.
But the thing that I saw was her being like really serious. She's like leaned up this. She's like, yeah, I'm trying to start a new genre of music. It's called gay pop.
Fuck.
And it's like pop, but it's gay or whatever.
Yeah. It's giving Debbie Ryan.
But it's just like, and again, she's young, so I get it. But like, since like the 60s and 70s, there's been that. So.
Oh, and also like, I think she is mature for her age, but then also like, because she kept saying like, yeah, just like my best friends are like 36, 37. And I'm like, what fucking 36, 37-year-olds hang out with a 20-year-old? What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so there is a bit of.
It's like.
She works hard. I'll say that. She works really hard. Also, I love the dance. Come as a bitch. Yeah. It's like. I don't even know how you can do that.
She's good.
It's like 1, 2, 3,
See,
4.
I didn't realize that she was dance moms, which kind of explains, because I was like, I thought she was just a little YouTube personality character, whatever.
She doesn't, and she like that was her thing. Like no one really controlled her. She was always like calling the shots, which I think is impressive.
So I thought she was just that. I thought she was like a little YouTube vlogger kind of girl, and then I saw that video. And I was like, oh, whoa, she can dance.
Yeah.
Like she learned how to dance recently or whatever. But no, turns out she's always been a dancer.
Yeah. No, it's
interesting.
Truly, I understand the laughing with JoJo because she says she laughs, at herself as well.
She has a podcast.
Does she?
I mean, there's the one clip that everyone's seen where they're like, who's like a guest you would get on your podcast or whatever. And she goes,
Oh, does she have a podcast, or is it like, was that just the question?
oh, maybe it was just the question.
Let's spice things up a little. My ex. Like, but you know,
Man.
she knows what she's doing. She's calculated.
So is the music thing new, or has she been making music too?
She's been making music for a long time. Like, she's like sold out, like, I want to say Madison Square Garden.
No.
I don't know.
No way.
We should look this up.
Madison Square Garden?
She's sold out big places. Like, she's gone on world tours.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe that. It made me, I watched that and I go, I need to work harder. I need to be the next JoJo Siwa.
Looks like she...
Also, may I say, all right, fuck it. You know, some people queer bait. I'll say that.
JoJo Siwa Dream, the tour?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
Some specifically, just in general, that's happening a lot these days. You know, if we need to pivot, we need to, like, a career's going downhill, they come out as bi, but they only date men, like, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. JoJo is a gay icon. She is gay. Like, there's no, I'm not like, that she is. And I fucking live for that. And I love her for that.
So she was doing like 5,000 cap venues, which is big, but not huge. 7,000 in LA.
I think it was like London. She like was like, I was the first
in New
one
York.
to sell
She
out.
did 2,000. She did the Beacon Theater.
Oh, okay. Never mind. But still, thriving career.
AO Arena, 21,000
There we go.
in Manchester.
That's, I think, what she was talking about.
LG, 15,000. And the O2, 20,000.
A thriving career.
The O2 Theater.
Anyways, but for a child star, I think she's doing okay.
Mm-hmm. She's doing great.
You know who's not doing okay?
Who?
Me.
Why?
Because someone commented that I'm that I'm
Falling off? You fell off?
I'm falling off, which honestly,
No, whoa.
whoa.
The comment said you fell off,
Hard.
not falling off.
This channel's fell off hard.
You have
Yeah.
fallen.
I'm at the bottom
You're
of
not falling, you've fallen.
Mount Everest.
Yeah. But hey, you know what that means?
What?
That means that they're acknowledging the fact that if you fell off Mount Everest, you were up there.
And you know what?
As high as Mount Everest.
Here's the thing.
You know?
Why the fuck did Chris Rock
You haven't fallen off. We haven't fallen off. That's
Here's
not
the
a
thing. It's just the nature of the internet. You get annoyed with shit. I do it. If I've seen someone's face too much, I go away for a minute. But it's also, I need to still work and do things. And also, like, maybe I'm not in the pocket right now, but that's okay. I'll get in the pocket. Trust the process.
Trust the pocket.
Trust the pocket. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but it did make me have a minute yesterday. We were watching Entourage and I was like, I don't fucking care about anything anymore.
Well, it's just the
Michael's
classic.
Like, are you okay? I'm like, I've fallen off, dude. I'm just a washed up whole bitch whore. No one cares about me.
Yep. It's the classic, though. You have 500 comments that are praising you and one comment that says, she looks like she stinks.
I will say.
And then you look at that and you go, oh, wait, what does that mean? Why is this person, what do they mean by I look like I stink?
I will say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. With the lore, I was feeling very good and fulfilled. And I was like, fuck yeah. I was like excited by every video. I was like, this is sick. Then we started to do other videos that also did well.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like my serotonin's all screwed up. And
maybe it's
Or that's fine to not like love, we went hard for 6 months and now we're finding our new groove, which we have a lot of ideas actually, which I'm excited about now, which I'm gonna be excited for an idea. Till then,
spring.
Who cares?
We're having a spring awakening, you could say.
Mama who bore me, mama.
Mama who bore me.
Have you seen that musical?
Mama. No, but I know that you were the lead
I played
in
it and I had to fake lose my virginity in front of my parents.
And also, weren't you like a Spring Awakening is like a, what's that play? What's it about? What's a musical?
It's about German children and they're repressed and they don't know about sex there because they're very religious.
What's the
But
other?
then they find it.
But then they find it.
But then they're horny and then the music is rock music. It's modern and it's fun. And I actually love that musical.
Yeah.
I actually do.
Yeah.
I like this. Touch me just like that.
Touch me.
Oh, that's heaven. Now that I like, God, that's so nice. Now lower down where the sins lie.
You know what's going on in my life that's kind of similar to you falling off?
Absolutely. I would love to hear it. Come on, Kyle. Be vulnerable.
So check this out.
This is the Vulnerable Cozy Podcast.
Yep. So for a really long time, I would say until I was a sophomore or a junior in college, so like 20, I was like, I'm a size 9 shoe. Mm-hmm. So I just wear a size 9. Mm-hmm. And I was skating all the time too. So skating and that, whatever. For whatever reason, I was getting big ingrown toenails and stuff like that. Disgusting, right?
Okay.
Turns out it's because I find out the guy who cut him out, he was like, I think the shoes you're wearing are a bit too small.
Yep.
Just go up a half size. So I put on 9.5s and I'm like, oh yeah, like 9.5 is my size for sure. My feet are growing. So I wear 9.5. I would say I was buying 9.5 size shoes until sometimes I would buy a 10, like rare occasions.
Yeah.
But I was buying 9.5 size shoe until 2021, probably.
Holy shit.
9.5, right?
Okay.
And then suddenly I try on a 10. I'm like wearing a size 10 now. I'm like, oh yeah, this feels like a little better, this size. And then after that, I was like, I might even be a 10.5. I try a 10.5 on. It's a perfect fit.
You're 10 a 10.5.
10.5 feels great. And I'm
Have
like,
you tried 11 yet?
I say, this is my size.
Let me see your feet. Take them out.
I say, this is my size. You're not gonna be able to look at a foot.
I'm gonna be able to look at a foot and tell a couple sizes, and I can tell a few sizes from looking at a foot.
You see this foot?
That's a 10.5.
Okay. So I'll
put it compared to mine.
So I'll keep going.
Ow!
You just did that. Black Sock Gang. So okay. So then I buy some running shoes. I'm getting back into running. Yep. This is 2022, maybe even 2023. This might have been last year. I'm getting back into running. And so I get some running shoes. Mm. I go and I get On running shoes.
Yep.
They have these ones that are called On Cloud, I think. I think that's like the model of the shoe. I get them. I try them on in the store and I was like, okay. Yeah, this feels good, but they didn't have the ones that I wanted, the color that I wanted. So I buy them online in 10.5.
Okay.
I slip them on. I'm like, these are like these feel good. I can run in these, but they're still a little weird. So I go home to Cincinnati and I go to this place where, hey.
Yeah.
I go to this place and they
For
do this,
audio listeners only, I pretended I was falling asleep.
They do this thing where they do like a 3D scan of your foot. So it's like this, you stand in this thing and it goes like,
This is in a store?
Yeah, around your foot, all the way down, and like the underneath, it like scans your bottom, and then you walk across this thing, and it tells you where like your pressure
Hot
points
poles?
are. No, it's just like a pad.
Okay.
But it has sensors in it. It tells you where all your pressure points are when you walk. You do that like a couple of times, and then some other like measuring thing. I don't know. And so I go and I sit down, and this guy says to me, again, I was wearing a 9.5 until like not that long ago. 2020, probably 2021, I think I said. And I go and he's like, okay, so I measured everything out for you, and they like fit you to like a running shoe, and they like tell you which one would be best for your foot. And he's like, I picked all these shoes out. I think these will be good. Everything measured out. Your feet are like a true 11.5. So I would put you in a size 12. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, you're 11.5. You know that, probably. Like, what shoe size do you wear? And I was like, dude, the shoes that I was wearing at the time were a size 10. I was wearing a size 10, and this guy's telling me that I'm a size 11
So
and a
were
half.
your toes crumpled up in the front and you didn't know for so many years?
Yeah, I think so. I think I
Like
was
they were
kind of,
like crumpled up.
I think I was binding my feet.
No, like literally were you like this?
I don't know. I think I was binding my feet maybe. I was just wearing them as tight
Kyle,
as I could get them.
Are you scared to go to jail soon?
What?
Because you're going to be putting a lot of people to sleep at the wheel.
Thanks.
With that story?
That's how
I'm kidding. Yeah.
blown away by the fact that I have my running shoes that I have are size 12.
So
Do you know
now
what
you're
that-
at 12.
Do you know what that does to your brain?
I
What else
don't know how you did that.
What else has
I've
been
been
a
a
lie?
6.5 since 6th grade.
What else has been a lie my entire life? What else has been a lie? My what? No, that has nothing to do with that. What else has been a lie, man?
I'm trying to think if I have any
I'm a true
prescription. Maybe you
11.
need glasses and you don't know that. But you're someone like that.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I go and I get glasses and I'm like, this is what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah. like that's how I think you're there.
Shit. It's crazy though.
I have Connor, cue the music for In and Out, please.
Okay.
I only have an out.
Only an out?
Cue the music.
Here's the thing. I don't think there's,
Music for it.
yeah, but we're going to make it. We're going to figure it out.
Cue the music.
Actually, real quick. First, what I'm going to do, we're going to have at some point in the future, entirely new music. But anyway, keep going.
Okay. Natural deodorant, natural laundry detergent. Get the fuck out of here. You smell like shit. It don't work. Sometimes you need chemicals on your body. It doesn't fucking work. Same with dish soap. That shit don't fucking work. The natural stuff, you use half the bottle to scrub to do one thing of dishes. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
But Veronika.
Sometimes it's okay to eat a little chemicals. You'll die faster. And maybe that's a good thing. Next.
But what about,
Do you have any ins and outs?
but what about the,
I was a user of all those things. I'm back on the fucking fake train.
you're on the chemical train.
Sorry.
But what about like the aluminums in deodorant cause cancer or whatever? You don't believe that? Or are you just saying, fuck it? I'd rather smell.
I'm saying a little bit of both.
I'd rather smell
I'm saying
good.
a little bit of both. I already know the comments are going to sound off and everyone's going to say it does it or whatever.
Well, I'll tell you what.
How about Diet Coke gives you cancer or whatever the fuck? Everything does.
That is a big thing.
So don't smell like shit.
Yeah. Because sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do.
Because I use natural deodorant.
Yeah.
I also use.
You have a strong, like, manly scent. And then I go, woo!
I also use Dr. Bronner's.
Connor, can you do that SpongeBob meme when he's like this?
What's that? When he like smells something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I use Dr. Bronner's body wash.
That's fine.
Okay. Because it works.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's good shit. Peppermint?
That's fine. I'll say that's good.
A little tingly bum, you know?
Yep. Natural soaps, I'm okay with.
Okay.
When it's the natural dish soap.
I will say I
don't
did
fuck
use a sort of like cool natural laundry detergent, and my clothes just did not get clean.
That's what I'm saying.
I will say
that's what
that.
I'm saying.
I'm a Tide guy.
Tell me the dish soap. I used to use the natural. I would buy it's more expensive, and I would buy it. I kid you not, maybe 3 times as much.
I'm a Tide guy. Big time Tide guy. Also, though, with dish soap, I like my Mrs. Meyer's. Is that natural, or is it just like weird, cool branding?
What's Mrs. Meyer's?
The dish soap that's in the kitchen in there.
I think that's fine. I think that's not natural. I think it's branding. They make it seem organic.
Yeah, it like feels like that sort of.
But I think it's. I'm using it, and I'm going. This is.
I think that cleans even better than like Dawn dish soap.
Dawn's pretty good,
to be honest. So even the Mrs. Meyer's spray to like clean the countertops, that's not like a natural cleaner
it's
cleanser.
Still not as good as like Vim or like, you know what I mean? Like shit that's like burns your eyes.
Yeah.
I get it. I get or like toothpaste. I was on the Tums and now I'm off the Tums.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think is in?
What?
Which also maybe something else is out. This is just something I want to be in.
Okay.
But just, I want it to be a thing where it's just like common, because it was, I feel like, for so long. Pick up the tab at the restaurant. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I did it this time. You get it the next time.
Who are you? I feel like this is a
kind of thing.
Is this directed towards anyone?
No, it's such
we split.
It's such a cool
everything, right?
Feeling, whatever. No, not always. When we go out, you know,
we have the business now.
I know, but me, you, and Michael, whatever, we'll go somewhere and I'll take this one.
Yep.
I'll take this one. I understand maybe that's like a bit of a.
So I don't know.
There's just something.
Do I ever get it? Are you saying I don't get it enough?
There's just something so like, I don't know. There's something so. Maybe I'm wrong. But just weird about like, okay, you got this and this and this and blah, 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 blah. You had 3 of the potatoes of the things that we had. So I'm going to subtract that from that and da-da-da-da-da. Whatever.
Sometimes it's nice to split. I will say this.
But just get it.
This is my
I get it once.
Terrible, 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 terrible thing about myself.
You get it the next time?
If I'm dating someone, it's the hottest thing when they pay for my shit.
For anything.
Yup.
Not even just dinner.
Yup. I'm a feminist in all ways of the words. I have that thing where I go, this person needs to take care of me by paying for my meals that I don't need.
Fair.
And I need to unlearn that.
Mm-hmm.
But that is in my...
You do need to unlearn that.
But anyways...
because it's not...
No, I get it. To pay for the... I think... And this is because I'm not very...
Just pick up the tab.
I'm not very cheap. But sometimes, I'll go, well, someone got 4 drinks and I didn't get any drinks. I'm not going to pick the tab this time.
Sure, but that's the other thing is like you should also, you know, like recognize that as the person getting the 4 drinks.
Yes. Because if we all got a drink, great.
Yeah.
But if someone got 4 and I got none, and
more so when it's like an equal.
I got an entree.
Sure.
Someone got 3.
More so when it's like a pretty equal split of a dinner.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just pick up the tab.
You know what else is in?
What?
Having kids.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But that
I
actually,
think for a while there, everyone's like, well, I'm not gonna bring a kid into this fucked up world. Yeah. Have you seen the political state of this country? And I respect, listen, let me say
it.
I am pro-choice. Obviously. But I'm just saying, all things aside, just having kids, I think is back in. where there for a moment there, you know, when I was younger, it was like, I was that kid that I was like, I'm not going to prom, even though I knew I was going to prom the whole time, but I faked it until the week before.
Yep.
I was one of those. Same with kids. I was like,
I'm not doing that shit.
Now I'm like, what am I going to do with my life?
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so busy and I'm already bored and I can feel it in our friend group as we get older that we're all like kind of craving it. We're all like, this is kind of the time where we maybe are thinking about it a little bit. And
I think it's a chain reaction.
Yeah, and having a little kid around made us so happy and like
it's a chain reaction.
Yeah.
Someone's got to start it in the friend group, and then you see it, and then you're like,
my best friend is a baby, 2-year-old.
I want that.
2-year-old boy, and you know she's the first one and the only one, but like it's happening. I'm not saying I'm there yet because I need to make money. Have money before I do that.
See, if I'm going to bring a kid into this world, though, they can't be listening to any of this new bullcrap music that's coming out. Because so my kid has to be listening to all the old classics, the rock and roll. He's got to be listening to funk from the 70s and 80s. He's got to be listening to all that stuff. Growing up into the 90s with some of the more grunge stuff, he definitely needs to be savvy to whatever sort of... He needs to be savvy to music history. I can't have him growing up listening to whatever this
I disagree.
new bull crap
I strongly disagree. My kid will be listening to Good Days by SZA every single day. It's because that's a song that puts me right into a different sort of mood. It also has an electronic feel as well as the lyrics that SZA has brought to the album and her art is quite... it goes towards different countries and makes it, and many people can relate to it.
Yes, but Natalie, here's what I'm saying. That isn't necessarily one that falls out of line of what I'm talking about because I do enjoy SZA and the R&B sound that she creates. It's more so a lot of these top charting songs of artists I can't even name because the songs are just so...
You mean that electronic bullshit? Like...
It could be anything. It's that. I don't particularly...
You mean when it goes, yeah, I think I'll pass.
I don't particularly like a lot of the top hits is what I'm saying more so. And the top hits of an older generation is something that was a bit more for me and for my taste and my liking. Your turn.
Well, I think my kid is going to... be into movies such as Quentin Tarantino movies and already Corinne and, well, of course, Scorsese's.
Can't forget Paul Thomas Anderson. These are, of course...
Wes Anderson, too, but more of the earlier ones. Latest films have not been as great.
I will agree with that. I do think that Wes Anderson has fallen off a bit, if that's something that we were talking about. And
okay. Thank you. Don't say that again. Doink.
Sorry.
Okay. And thanks, guys.
And that's an episode.
And that's an episode. I was looking at things I have to talk about, but for next episode. Or for the bonus.
Or for the bonus. Guys, thank you so much for dropping in on this episode 26. If you haven't already, I said in the beginning, subscribe to that YouTube button. Hit the notification bell. Comment down below only if it's nice. If you're listening on Spotify, hit that follow button.
Please do.
Download the episode, save it into your list. And if you are looking for that extra bonus stuff where maybe we dive a little bit deeper into
which we're about to.
Some more stuff,
I'm going to tell a dating story.
Then head to the link in the bio.
We also fought in that our last Patreon episode.
We had a little bit of a fight.
It was a genuine fight.
But it was because we were tired. We had the show the night before.
It was a real fight.
Also, come to the shows.
Come to the shows, please.
If you've been.
And merch is restocked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you've been to any of the shows, comment down below and say, I went to the show and it was actually pretty funny and pretty cool. And
I went to the show and it was actually pretty funny.
I went to the show and it was actually pretty funny. I remember there was one point where Kyle tripped onto the stage. I can't even tell if that was planned or not.
There was this bit I did at the Nashville show where I went, because I just saw there was like a dinner and a show kind of vibe. And there was like pretzel bites. And I was like, okay, now someone throw a pretzel bite in my mouth. And then someone hit me right in the face.
with a pretzel bite.
And then after they were like, so have you ever caught it like in one of your shows? And I was like, I've never done that before.
Oh yeah. Every show
every show is different, but
every show is
similar
different.
vibes.
Yeah.
And it's always a good time. So we'll see you there and thank you.
Pull on up. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next week.
That hurt. No, that actually scratched. Itched.
It did what?
I'm itchy in my lips.